Singapore, a tiny little red dot situated at the heart of Southeast Asia, is a city filled with all things clean. But over 50 years ago, this was not what you would see. It was only through a series of government-initiated campaigns over the years that Singapore has risen to become the cleanest country in all of Asia, and only fourth in becoming the cleanest country in the world. Although the campaigns were targeted to get the public involved in making our country clean and green, it is our cleaners who are the ones that brought us to enjoy the clean standards of living we have today. Donning a bright neon vest with black trash bags around their waists, these heroes clean the streets with rakes and brooms at their disposal. Among them is 57-year-old Abdul Majid Bin Shahab, who entered the cleaning industry about 3 decades ago with a mission to uphold.
Pakcik bawa beca, jadi pendapatan pun tak cukup. Jadi pakcik kat kerja membersih dapat tolong ayah pakcik. Sebab pakcik pun cuma pakcik tak sekolah, jadi pakcik cuma boleh dapat kerja cleaner je. Jadi sampai sekarang, jadi pakcik bersyukur kerana pakcik diterima di cleaner. Sampai sekarang pun pakcik jadi cleaner. Itu aja.
Monday, in the pre-dawn hours. Abdul Majid gets up to start his daily routine while the rest of us are sound asleep. Abdul Majid cycles a 5-kilometer route from his home in Tampines to his workplace in Pasir Ris.
Pakcik, habis cepat kerja, pakcik sapu semua, kasih bersihkan, potong rokok, plastik-plastik yang orang buang, pakcik kumpulkan betul dalam plastik bag, pakcik ikat tepi, nanti lori pakcik datang angkat. Dalam satu kawasan ada 3 orang kerja, besar dia dalam panjang dalam 5 km. Cabaran kalau masih ada hujan ribut, selepas hujan tu ranting-ranting banyak jatuh. Yang mana kecil-kecil tu dipikat, masuk dalam plastik, taruh tepi. Yang mana besar pun sama lah, kita taruhkan tepi, nanti lori datang angkat lah. Pakcik panas trip, pakcik tak kisah sebab pakcik kerja ni dalam 30 lebih tahun. Jadi pakcik tak kisah panas ke apa ke, kerja tak kerja.
Having worked for over more than 3 decades, there was one particular day in which he would never forget.
Pakcik jumpa makcik, masa kerja pakcik tengok dia jalan, kata pakcik, wah boleh tahan juga. Jadi pakcik cuba, satu hari tu pakcik cuba kontak dia. Pakcik bilang pakcik kalau dia angkat, okey, kalau kawan dia angkat pun okey, sebab kawan dia baik dengan dia. Dan kasih dia jawab. Jadi pakcik telefon, kata orang memang dulu pakcik dengan dia angkat. Jadi pakcik tanya dia lah nama pakcik, kasih tahu nama pakcik. Pakcik cakap pakcik nak berkenangan dia. Dia cakap boleh. Dan itulah pakcik yang tak boleh lupakan. Dia cakap boleh kawan dengan pakcik.
Like any other, Abdul Majid raised a family of his own. Juggling between 3 jobs, he sacrificed his time and energy to make a living and a home. Back home, his wife, Nuria binti Sulong, holds the fort.
Itu kerja kira-kira untuk nak memantapkan ekonomi kita lah. Sebab apa? Sebab harapkan pada abah yang bekerja seorang. Masa tu makcik tak bekerja. Dalam perasaan kita kesian lah. Sebab dia bekerja bertungkus lumus untuk nak menanggung kita sekeluarga lah. Pekerjaannya pagi dia akan sapu blok HDB daripada pukul 6 sampai pukul 3 petang. Selepasnya tu pukul 5 sampai pukul 11 dia akan bekerja cleaner di mall. Selepas tu dia akan membantu kawannya mencuci pasar sampai pukul 2 pagi baru dia balik. Tanggungjawab kita seperti ibu-ibu yang lain jugalah. Kita menguruskannya seperti biasa, mengantarnya ke sekolah, mengambilnya sekolah, sakit peningnya semua kita terpaksa urus sendirilah.
Abdul Majid also works on festive seasons such as Hari Raya, sacrificing his time with his family.
Rasanya sedih juga, tapi kita faham dia bekerja. Dan kita mengurus, memasak, mengemas rumah, kita buat sendirilah.
For Abdul Majid, it was his underlying love to raise his family that drove him to work hard, even if it was as a cleaner. Through the blood and sweat that Abdul Majid goes through on a daily basis, 3 decades of working as a cleaner had never appeared to be a burden for him. That is only until recently when he was faced with an incident that made him feel unappreciated.
Pada satu hari tu jam pukul 5 pakcik nak pergi kerja. Masa pakcik nak belok kiri, pakcik nampak belakang ada budak-budak di kiri. Tak macam mana tadi sebab apa dia langgar pakcik. Pakcik jatuh, pakcik cuba lambai dia tengok pakcik, dia tu jalan, dia tak minta sorry pun dengan pakcik. Esokan hari pakcik rasa butuh pakcik terasa sakit. Jadi pakcik pergi doktor isi pakcik, dia cakap tulang pakcik itu ada retak sikit. Tapi tak kira lah. Jadi pakcik rasa bersyukur lah kerana pakcik masih boleh bekerja sampai sekarang.
Despite the hard work and sweat that these street heroes spend to keep the country clean, it appears as though we Singaporeans are making lives tougher for them. Ironically, we citizens sing praises on how clean of a country we are, yet some of us don't even recognize or appreciate our cleanliness heroes. What has the Singapore society turned into? Are we becoming more inconsiderate and self-centered? Could the difference in generation be a reason behind this? In comparison to the world's cleanest country, Switzerland, the average age of a cleaner is between the ages of 25 to 50, whereas Singapore consists of mostly senior citizen workers over the age of 50 years old. Therefore, a difference in generation could not really be a reason for this. Hence, does this actually mean that being a cleaner is considered the least ideal job just for the average Singaporean?
I think it's a hard job lah. Not many people want to actually do it.
A helper trying to keep our environment clean.
A cleaner, of course, no lah. Because first thing, we are Singaporeans.
If you are just gonna be a cleaner, right, with such a high education qualification, you rather aim high.
I think it's more of a social issue thing because it's only in Singapore where it's sort of condemned.
It's like they kind of take it for granted. Like, I just leave my plate there. It's because it's a job scope for the cleaner to clean. Like if I don't leave my plates there, they might think that they are not doing anything. Like example, I'm giving a job for them to do.
Some people will if they see cleaners going around, they will tend to avoid them or walk further away from them. Because they think that they are of different standard compared to us.
Boy, what kind of result is this? Do you want to end up like him? No money, no future?
Thus, can we change our perspective of cleaners and show our gratitude for their efforts and contributions to the country? Singapore is a clean and green country, not because of a miracle that took place overnight, but because of the blood, sweat, and tears that our street cleaners have placed to keep our nation sparkling clean. At the end of the day, They are not just your average working employee who clean the streets for the sake of making a living, but instead, they are the pillars who were and still are responsible behind our clean and green city.